Thank you for coming back to HamptonPirates.com. Today we continue our Hampton Senior Pirate Spotlight with Petra Parros, a senior volleyball player. Petra, thank you for taking time to talk to me today.
No problem.
Petra, tell me a little bit about your decision to come to Hampton University. I know you probably had a lot of different options. Why Hampton?
Well, the main reason was the full scholarship, to be honest. And I honestly hadn't thought about coming to Hampton until I heard about the school. And the coach had recruited me. I was just kind of like putting my video on websites just to find different schools that were interested in me. And then they contacted me, and then I came for my visit, and I loved it. I loved where it was, the location and everything. So my parents moved to California, and my brother's 4 hours away, so I thought it would be close to him since my parents are so far. So.
That's very convenient, very convenient. Yeah. One thing at Hampton we pride ourselves on is having a great student. Talk a little bit about how it is being a student athlete here at Hampton University.
Okay, well, my major is 5-year MBA, so I have 1 more year, my master year after this. And just being a student athlete, the most important thing is time management, and being in the MBA program, that's the only thing that will get you through it, pretty much. So outside of practice, it's really focusing on studying, and now that I'm taking my master's classes, it's kind of hard being in season, but it's just knowing that balance and what you can and can't do. So it's something that I did in high school, so I think transferring it into the college wasn't too difficult for me.
Okay. Well, I know you have a large time demand on practice, and then you have studying time. Is there anything you do when you're not practicing or studying outside to kind of like let loose, to kind of like let it all out, to like breathe a little bit?
I think the main thing is just like being outside and just having fun, like with friends and stuff, because with being in volleyball and traveling a lot, it's hard to like see them, not like outside of class and stuff like that. So probably just hanging out with friends is just the main thing, and just relaxing, since we don't get that much when you're in season and school and stuff.
Okay. So talk a little bit about, you had a couple of different members of your team since you've been here. Do you have like a best friend on the team, or someone that you confide in a lot, or someone past or present that you would just consider a best friend?
Right. I think one of my best friends who was here, she was a walk-on. Her name is Brittany Hill. And she graduated last year, but me and her, we were friends since the first day I got here. Even before we got on campus, we were staying in the same hotel, and we were like friends before we actually moved onto campus. So she was probably the one person I would consider my best friend.
Okay. You know, being a student athlete here at Hampton, you're fortunate enough to interact with a lot of different people. Talk a little bit about someone who's impacted your life, or someone that's been there for you, a staff member outside of a coaching staff, that's kind of like just been there, or a confidant for you.
Right. I think I have maybe 3 people. I have Miss Winston, Miss Drummond, and Miss Robinson. I think those people have, when I was going through a tough time last year and even this year with different issues on and off the court, they were definitely there for me, and they were people I could talk to and try to find a solution and try to help me just like relax and just like not stress about things. So those 3 people. Okay.
You mentioned that you're in a 5-year MBA program. What are your plans upon graduation?
Okay, so my goal is to become, in the long run, a general manager of a resort. Last summer, I did an internship in Jamaica working at a resort, and then this summer I have to do an internship before my grad year. And I definitely want to do it abroad, hopefully in South Africa or Europe. So I'm just trying to decide, but definitely in the long run I want to be working in a resort or a hotel.
Okay. So is there any advice or any message that you want to give your teammates or any future Hamptonians?
I think make the most of it. I think the school is what you make of it. And I think it's definitely about getting to know a wide variety of people who go here. Like, no matter the major, the background, or anything, just know as many people as you can, just for networking purposes, and just to get to know people outside of your team, and just have that good balance where you just know a lot of people and a lot of people know you. Because one thing that'll help bring supporters to the team, and also support to yourself and, like I said, networking purposes. So.
All right. Well, Petra, is there something about you that most people don't know about you that you wouldn't mind sharing with our Pirate Nation out there, like a little tidbit about Petra that most people just don't know, that you don't mind sharing?
I don't know. I can't even think of anything. I think I'm a pretty open person where if people have anything that they want to know about me, I just tell them. So I don't think I have anything that people don't know about me or that's like a secret or anything. No secret identities. So.
Well, okay. Well, Petra, thank you for taking the time to talk with us today. No Once again, this has been our Senior Pirate Spotlight with Petra on the volleyball team. We will continue to have Senior Pirate Spotlights throughout the year. Stay tuned to HamptonPirates.com.